Okay. The other issue for the Chargers on the offensive side of the ball, Justin Herbert's availability. He had the high ankle sprain, the aggravation against the Steelers, left the game. Taylor Heineke finished things up. Herbert in a walking boot after the game. Walking boot reportedly off. Here's Herbert from yesterday talking about the status of his injured ankle.
No, I think it's better than where we were last week. I think it's progressing. It was just really painful during the game. It was the built up from the hits and the toll on it. But I think at this point I've done a good job of rehabbing it, of getting treatment on it, and I think we're taking steps forward.
Is that progressing from Sunday or since before Sunday?
We were talking about last week, so comparing this Tuesday to last Tuesday or this Wednesday to last Wednesday. In that regard, I think we're steps ahead of where we were. I think it's play by go day to day, see how it is, and keep getting better. And, we felt like I was in a position last week to play, and I felt comfortable and safe going out there, knowing that I could move around and do as much as I could to protect myself. But we got to that point where, they thought it was the best decision to take me out because I couldn't move. I couldn't protect myself. And, I think as long as we keep getting better from day to day here, we'll see where we end up.
It really is amazing that you get yourself injured and then you work your ass off to put yourself in a position where your existing injury will get aggravated. And then you go back to square one and figure out how are we going to get it back to where it needs to be. And it's this constant process, and it's inherent to being a professional football player. Herbert technically limited in practice on Wednesday with that ankle injury. And he better be able to protect himself if he plays on Sunday, because 3 tackles did not practice yesterday for the Chargers. Rashawn Slater with a pec, DNP. Joe Alt, knee, did not practice. Trey Pipkin's foot did not practice. On the defensive side of the ball, both Joey Bosa with a hip and Junior Colson with a hamstring did not practice. So I was a firm believer and still continue to be a believer that the Chargers under Jim Harbaugh can give the Chiefs fits. It's kind of hard to do it without your best players available, or if your best player's out there, he's hobbled, and he might get even more hobbled and might be removed from the game again because the offensive line isn't able to fend off the likes of Chris Jones and George Karlaftis and the other Chiefs defensive players. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.